Hey folks, this is Doug at Victory Condition Gaming, and today I've got a different unboxing and review video. Normally this channel has Go on Arcana product, but today I am unboxing this Justice League Dice Masters 2-player starter set. This unboxing and review video is brought to you by Braps Magic in Burlington, Vermont. You can check them out online at www.brapsmagic.com. And let's dig in. They just got their Dice Masters product in for DC Justice League, and I'm going to show you what the starter set looks like and the contents. Let's check it out. So basically this is the box, and it has everything that two people can play, so it's good enough for a two-person match. Basically you'd be playing with 4 characters on each side, but you could play a basic game with just the starter set, which is neat. So you can see you've got the Justice League photo right there, and then you got some of the dice displayed down below in the nice little window box. And then let's take a look over here, and then we got some more DC goodness right there. And then the back shows you everything there, tells you the components. 44 dice, 12 basic action dice, 16 character dice, 16 sidekick dice, 38 cards. There are 24 character cards, 10 basic action cards, 4 color reminder cards. And then there's 2 dice bags, which, yeah, not a big fan of their starter kit dice bags. But that's okay. I hear that they're getting an upgrade in future sets, so we'll have to take a look at what those are going to look like later on. I have noticed that all the pre-sales for the starter kits, the price seems to be going up, so hopefully the quality of the dice bags also are going to go up, so that would be pretty neat. Again, some more DC goodness on the side there. So that's what the packaging looks like. Let's take a look at, let's get this guy open. Now, there have been quite a few other Dice Master sets that have been put out previously. There's been 2 Marvel sets. There's Avengers vs. X-Men and Uncanny X-Men. And there's also a Yu-Gi-Oh set and a Dungeons and Dragons set, which just came out, which I enjoy quite a bit. So this is what is in the box. You've got your rule book, which is nice. Tells everyone how to play. I mean, more than likely, you know, most people know how to play if they're picking up the set, but if not, give this a read. It kind of goes over some of the new terms, and of course it has the little play mat in the middle there, which is nice. It's always nice to have if you don't have a big play mat. That's that. Now let's take a look at this. Oh, these are always taped on, I think. Kind of excited to finally get to play some DC. I mean, I like Marvel and all, but DC is kind of fun too. The one thing that I like about this set too is it seems to have a lot of female characters, like the Uncanny X-Men set did. So my daughter will be more apt to play this game with me as well. So let's take a look. We'll take a look at the dice last, and we'll just kind of take a look at contents first. Of course, you get your silica gel packet. We just throw that. These are the dice bags that I was talking about. They're okay. They're heavy duty. They're not heavy duty, but they do in a pinch. They kind of feel like popcorn bags, you know, microwave popcorn bags, but they're okay. I'd rather play with, you know, a nice cloth bag, but that's what those look like. Let's take a look at the cards. Get your checklist. Now, I have heard that they've changed some of the cards in the set, so this checklist has the right amount of characters, just the checklist is off. There's some, I think there's some rares that are now super rares, and it's odd. So this is good to like mark off, you know, to make sure you have all the cards, but don't go by its rarity, I guess, because I guess that's a little off. All right. Now we're gonna go to the. Of course, you got your. We'll go to the action cards first because those are always Those are the little reminders. If you've got either of the starter sets, most of these are any other starter sets. Put that back, and then let's take a look at the action cards, the basic action cards. You got anger issues, which is very cool. 4 cost. Target character gets 3 attack and overcrush this turn. And the globalist pay a fist. Target character gets +1 attack until the end of the turn. Not bad. It's not a horrible card, I guess, but there's a lot of other 4 costs that I'd probably buy instead of it. Casualties, 2 costs, KO a target sidekick, and KO and the double burst. It's KO an additional target sidekick available. Globalist pay a fist or a lightning, gain 1 life whenever an opposing sidekick is KO'd this turn. Life gain really isn't a huge thing, but maybe it will be, later on down the road. 2 cost. I always like 2 cost basic action dice anyway. I'm waiting for that 1 cost basic action dice that will ever come out, but you never know. It could. 4 cost Fist of Fury. Deal 1 damage to a target player. Deal 2 damage to a target player. Double burst, deal 3 damage instead of if that player has a villain in play. I like that. I like Powerbolt a little bit better, I think. But I guess if you're only playing with DC sets, then yeah, that's 4 costs, Phantom Zone, basic action card. Take any character. Let's see if we can get it to focus a little better. Take any character in the field and place it on this card, and move any dice you've placed onto this card in the previous turn onto its owner's prep area. If this effect is canceled or that die's owner takes damage, return that die to its owner's prep area. Okay. It's kind of like Imprison, I think. 4 pick your battles. Each of your characters can only be blocked by opposing characters of the same energy type, and your sidekicks can only be blocked by sidekicks. I like this card a lot, actually. I think if you've got teams that revolve around different energy types, this could be real handy. I like that. Okay. As usual. Righteous Charge, 4 costs. Your attacking characters take a maximum of 2 damage from each blocker. Interesting. So basically, it kind of helps you keep your big beefy guys on the field, unless you multiple block, and then that way you could have it. Oh well. But yeah, not bad. Save civilians, 3 cost. Whenever you field a sidekick this turn, reduce the fielding cost of another die by 1. Draw a die from your bag and put it in your prep area. That kind of helps the churn a little bit. 3 costs, not bad. Shockwave, KO all level 1 characters. Also deal 3 damage to an opposing player. I guess if you're playing against a weenie team, like a jump blocker team or something, it would be good. It's still 5 costs, so I don't like that. A global pay 1 energy, target level 1 characters unaffected by action dice this turn. Yeah, I don't think I'd play that too much. I think the cost is way too high. Anyway, 4 costs, Villainous Pact. Your opponent chooses 1 non-villain character. All other non-villain characters cannot block this turn. The Globalist pay 1 mask once per turn during your turn. If you have no dice in your prep area, you may draw a die, place it in your prep area. So that kind of helps a little bit with turn 2. 3 vulnerability. Choose an opposing character. If you damage that character this turn, KO it. Draw a die from your bag and place it in your prep area. Okay, so that's another 3 drop. It kind of, again, it helps the churn a little bit. Yeah, I like 3 costs. Let's take a look at the dice cards now. The character cards. You got Batman, Bruce Wayne. When fielded, you may purchase a basic action die for 1. This may not reduce a die's cost below 1. Oh, okay. Well, there is my 1 cost basic action die. It's still 5 cost. It's okay. I don't know. Not a big fan of it, but I could probably make it work. Batman the Dark Knight. Batman must attack if any villains are active. I'm not sure I like that one either. These all have, I think these all have the Justice League affiliation on them as well. You're going to see a lot of team synergy with this set, I think. Let's just take a look. Yep, that one had Justice League as well. Batman, World's Greatest Detective. While Batman is active, whenever you field a different Justice League character, gain 1 life. Okay, see, that's how it works. Some of them help you gain life. Some of them help you field guys for free or purchase for free. So you can see a lot of that with the DC set, I think. Retaliation. If an affiliated character is KO'd, deal 1 damage to an opposing character. So if you knock out a Justice League, you're taking 1 damage with this guy. Darkseid. Darkseid gets +4 attack and +4 defense when blocking or blocked by characters with the Justice League affiliation until the end of the turn. So you want this guy matched up against Justice League guys. Very cool. And I think that's the villain affiliation. When Darkseid attacks, he deals damage equal to his level to target character or player. So when he attacks, if he's on level 3, he does 3 damage. If Darkseid is KO'd, he deals damage equal to his attack up to 2 target characters. For each character he KOs this way, deal 1 damage to the character's controller. 6 costs. Deathstroke. Regenerate. Reroll when knocked out. Now I like the regenerate ability. We played it yesterday in a sealed, constructed match, and it was the super rare Terras from the D&D set, and he had regenerate, and he didn't come back, which made my day. It was I still lost, unfortunately, but I was so dreading that regenerate ability. So I kind of like regenerate. Kind of puts you on your edge of your seat, wondering whether or not they're gonna roll it. If Deathstroke is KO'd, draw a die. If it is a villain, add it to your prep area and return Deathstroke to the field at the same level. This doesn't count as fielding Deathstroke. Otherwise, return it to your bag. Pretty much with the burst. So the level 2 and level 3. If Deathstroke is KO'd during attacking or blocking, return him to the field zone at level 1. I like the regenerate one a little bit better, I think. Green Arrow. Pretty good show. I like the Arrow show, by the way. If you haven't been watching it, you should watch it. But if you're watching a DC Dice Masters starter set review, more than likely you've already been watching the Arrow TV show. When fielded, Green Arrow deals 2 damage to each up to 2 target characters. Not bad. When fielded, spin an opposing character down 1 level, if possible. I think I like the other one better. Level 5 cost. When Green Arrow attacks, deal 1 damage to your opponent for each opposing character with the villain affiliation. Wow, that's kind of neat. That's a good card against villain decks. I like that. Martian Manhunter. John Jones. Martian Manhunter gets 2 attack when blocked until the end of your turn. 4 costs. Martian Manhunter gets 3 attack, 3 defense until the end of your turn when engaged with a shield character. Kind of situational. When Martian Manhunter attacks, deal 1 damage to target character. That character is KO'd. If that character is KO'd, another opposing character must block Martian Manhunter this turn. Okay, so it kind of ties up some blockers. Oh, 7 costs. Not a real big fan of these 7 cost characters. When fielded, you may pay 2 to purchase a different character with the Justice League affiliation and put the die directly into your bag. So it kind of skips that used pile and that stuff. But if you buy him and you don't have anything in your bag, then he's going in your bag anyway. Yeah, not a big fan of that. 6 cost Superman. Superman cannot be damaged during the attack step. Why do you gotta make some Super? I really wanted to feel a Superman. 6 cost retaliation if affiliated characters KO, deal 1 damage to an opposing player. I don't know. Not really a big fan of the Superman in this set, I guess. Wonder Woman. While Wonder Woman is active, your opponent effects on their villains that activate when fielded deal no damage to you. Basically, she's a good one for protecting you. That's not bad. While Wonder Woman is active once per turn, you may choose an opposing villain and force it to block target attacking character. So you can kind of pull out blockers if you want to get rid of someone from the field, from the other person's field. While Wonder Woman is active, another character with a Justice League affiliation costs 1 less to field. Again, that's where I was talking with the synergy with the Justice League team and the villain teams and stuff. Zatanna, when fielded, draw a die from your bag and add it to your prep area. So it kind of helps with churn. I actually like this. Only 3 cost. Stats aren't that great. I mean, she's got a 1/3/3 side, but to help with churn, she definitely is not bad. When Zatanna is KO'd, draw a die from your bag and add it to your prep area. That might be all right because she's kind of one of those lower end characters. 3 costs. When Zatanna blocks, draw a die from your bag. If it is a sidekick, put it in your prep area, and Zatanna takes no damage this turn. Otherwise, return that die to your bag. Ugh. So it's really kind of situational. You gotta hope you have a lot of sidekicks in your bag. You don't really want sidekicks in your bag. Anyway, that's what the basic cards look like, or the character cards. Let's take a look at some of these die. The dice. After all, that's what this set is all about. Dice and dice rolling. Let's take 1 from every. You guys have kind of seen what you get basically 2 of every die that's in for characters. So you get that, and then you get your standard sidekick and action dice. Your sidekick dice. And 3 different colored, 4 different colored basic action die. It'll look like that. Energy and burst. And you got your sidekick die that, you've probably already seen all those. But now let's take a look at some of these. These are actually really nice looking. I like these a lot. Okay, let's start with Martian Manhunter. That's what the, let's see if I can get a focus. There we go. Martian Manhunter die looks like that. It's blue with some green highlight. Not a bad die for Martian Manhunter. About basically what you'd expect. The arrow die, green arrow die. It's gold with like a green, dark green accent. Kind of has a little bit of sheen to it. Not bad. We'll take a look at the dark side die. This one's kind of actually pretty cool. It's like a light, like a blue clear die with some red piping. The Deathstroke die, orange with looks like a dark green or whatever, the dark blue kind of. That's very cool. Let's take this Zatanna. Zatanna is purple with some white. Batman, pretty much yellow and black. Batman. Wonder Woman, actually I like this die. This die looks pretty cool. It's like a red, is it like pearlescent? With a little bit of gray. And then your Superman die, which is blue, kind of pearlescent with red. So that's what you get with the DC starter, and then of course you can supplement it with boosters, and the boosters are a wonderful 99-cent price point, which is awesome. It's kind of one of the reasons I like this game is because it's not so heavy on the wallet, and a lot of the common cards that you can get from the boosters are probably some of the best versions, so you don't have to really sink a whole lot of money in this game to be competitive. So that's my my endorsement of Dice Masters in general. If you are a fan of Dice Masters, let me know. Put a comment on this video. Tell me what cards you kind of like out of the DC set. And if you're looking for gaming supplies and tabletop gaming, check out brapsmagic.com. They've got a lot of different games and supplies on their website. And yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of Golem Arcana unboxing and review videos, as well as preview videos, and I plan on doing more products as well. But check us out. Thanks. Bye.